many drops.
Okay, miss. Wait, can you decide if you're the last two kills or not?
Melee only though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's something else I wanted to go over today. Anytime you're in a situation where you're not sure about killing people, any melee person that delivers the killing blow can decide to knock the person unconscious.
Oh.
Sweet.
So if you're ranged, like, it kills?
If you're ranged and you do a killing blow, they're considered dead.
What if the sun shines really fucking bright and no one can see anything?
Unless you give me... You could always give me in those situations an argument for that. But you could say that you're aiming at their legs, and if your roll's good enough, say it would be like a fatal blow.
Or...
They're bleeding
that's
out.
Cool.
What if I cast Eldritch Bonk?
Yeah, you're just going to tear it apart. I'm going to pretty much say Adam will never be able to spare someone's life with a killing blow.
A shadow hammer appears and bonks him on the head.
Alright.
So we're out of combat. You got a cowering bandit.
Stream just got a full blast of whatever the fuck that emo chick you posted on Hangouts is, Adam.
Hope she wasn't watching.
That's my roommate.
I'm gonna move up to the cart.
That's your roommate?
Yeah.
I'm gonna inspect the cart with perception.
Yeah.
The cart was carrying grain and apples. Most likely a merchant that they've already disposed of.
Did somebody say grain?
Yeah, I'm gonna call out to Vornir. Vornir, you're gonna want to see this.
Can I do what would like patting the guy down and like looking through all his pockets and everything be?
You're not going to need a check for that. He's at your mercy. You can.
Okay. Well, can I do an investigation check to see if he has any like notes or anything that might have something with like thieves' language or anything on him?
So if you're emptying his pockets and stuff now, then I'll just tell you what. And if you guys are interested in any of the other corpses, you can.
I'm interested.
Yeah. So if you guys want to start doing that, we'll sort all that out. So this guy is just saying, pretty much, just please don't kill me. Let me go. You can go from there on whether you want to.
You can question him.
Yeah. So you can tell him you want him to empty his pockets. You can do it yourself, however you want.
Harambe.
Yeah.
I'd take the opportunity to collect some arrows from the corpses.
I will do that.
I'm gonna
3 arrows.
I'm gonna take all of his grain.
Would they have any arrows on them, the archers? Or they have crossbows? They have bolts.
I'm gonna take all this grain, all these apples.
Okay, because your weight can carry it. Yep. Well, we can say that you
sacks of fucking grain.
You can fill a sack of grain or so if you like, but that's about all. You have something to put it in. Some apples if you like to for the road.
Yeah, I'll take a couple apples.
Oh, actually, I know what I want to do. Can I persuade this guy to tell us who the owner of this cart is and what happened to him and everything? Or is that something like at your mercy?
You can just tell me you're asking him, and we'll go with whether it needs persuasion.
All right, yeah, I want to know. I want to know what this cart's from, boy. Where'd it come from?
Just some merchant a few hours ago. We buried him up the hill.
You have committed murder and attacked our party. Do you have any last words?
Just let me go, please.
Let's keep him as a captor and bring him to the closest town.
I immediately remove his head from his shoulders.
It's a bad man.
So we got Judge Dredd on the team.
You can be shocked by this, and you can ask me questions if you want. But this is the way of my character.
I'm a little pissed. All my clothes are now covered in a spray of blood.
You know,
I get the feeling you've enjoyed that feeling before.
Eric's, you know, I could have just disintegrated him with a simple blast. Didn't need to be so bloody.
I really don't care what the nature of judgment is as long as it is enacted.
Did
Mike.
the corpses have any gold or jewels?
Well, yeah, if you want to loot the corpses now.
Grizzly's still scouring among the corpses.
I'll loot a corpse.
Lorca's just saying, let's take him back to town, and you chop his head off, and Grizzly's still just...
Yeah, between checking the guy, we'll soon be checking the guys in the distance and all the bodies. They've got scimitars, light crossbows. The general economy rule for these things, well, from what I was reading, is that weapons looted from monsters and enemies are considered in too poor a condition to sell in towns, just to prevent people from carrying hordes of weapons around to sell. But
No white items.
if you wanted to use them, you could certainly pick one up to take with you for some reason, a scimitar or a light crossbow.
Just scimitars.
Scimitars, light crossbows, and they do have gold. We're going to say between them, though, they were only carrying about 20 gold that they looted off
Just a heads up,
poor passersby.
we should wrap it up soon.
Yeah, this will be a good stopping point because we've got a plot point coming up here.
Short rest.
Nobody's
Long
nobody's
No,
gonna
one
ask me
last-
what my problem or anything. Like, you guys have been curious about my background, and then I just chop this guy's head off without you approving, and
I think Court has learned enough about you to make judgment.
Just silently judging you.
I don't
Do you
think
wanna
you
go-
can say that. If you were in this world,
I can't say that.
I think you're
Quiet clear.
using real life judgment instead of.
I'm
in-game
not. I'm
judgment.
using my cleric's judgment of you deciding you're the law.
Yeah, he's like, let's take him back. He watches you cut his head off, and he doesn't like audibly
don't-
protest.
you're- Your character doesn't even consult the party. You just do it on your own.
Yeah,
Right, he's just like sizing you up in his own way.
that's fine. I just hope that you're not assuming that, like, I'm some rogue paladin without knowing the lore of the game.
So the one thing of interest that you find on the guy that Jingles is with is you do find a note. It appears at first glance
Is it
to
a blood
just
soaked note?
it is now a blood-soaked note. It appears at first glance to be just a bunch of gibberish about jumping through holes and traveling to such and such. I don't know. I can't make up gibberish. But Jingles recognizes it as code couched in thieves' cant. So you can choose. Yeah, so you at this point would be the only one be able to decipher the note, and you can, of course, freely share it or not share it. But it appears to be a set of directions starting at the town of Liston.
Now, nobody's aware that I know this, right?
You'd
Not
be
yet. Well, they
careful having
yeah, they-
seen what you just saw.
Maybe reading over your shoulder at this note of gibberish or something. But yeah, what you can decipher is that this is a note that this bandit kept to lead him somewhere.
Isn't the rogue, what's it called, rogue talk or whatever? Isn't
Thieves' cant? Yeah.
it hidden inside of like seemingly ordinary like text?
Yeah,
like
so I was
if we
saying-
looked over his shoulder, it would look like
It
would
just
look
looks
like
like a bunch of nonsensical words about trade routes and just whatever dumb stuff you want to.
Right.
Just,
I want to make a, what do you call it? Fuck. I'm gonna act like I don't know what it is, but I want to pocket it. Can I do like sleight of hand? Or whatever. Or how are we gonna do that? I mean, that's
you
something
don't really
that.
need to do a sleight of hand if, like, we all see it's gibberish and.
Yeah, but then
you can decide how you want to react to it.
Okay.
you can say deception and just say I don't know what it means.
Just say when you're looting these bodies in view of each other, though, that they've
Yeah.
seen you pick up this note. Someone may
Yeah.
ask you what it said or something.
yeah, it just seems to be a story about a farmer or something, maybe in the kid's hometown. I'm not sure. Can't really make heads or tails of it. Might mean something though. Maybe somebody in the next town will know what it's all about. So I try to wring as much blood out of it as I possibly can before sticking it in my sack of holding. I turn to Court Vale and I ask him if he wants to do anything about the merchant up on the hill that they buried. I'm not sure if he wants to just leave a body out here like that.
He's too busy judging me silently.
Dude, don't you are getting butthurt, not me.
I'm not butthurt at all.
I'm gonna go up to the body and make sure it receives a proper burial.
My character gets fucking erect.
You don't know exactly where it is, so go ahead and make a investigation check.
It's like a nice rock outcropping there. Maybe a shallow
Investigation? Ooh.
I can make an investigation.
Perception, investigation. If you're all looking for the body, you can. Yeah, we'll assume that if you just spend long enough time in this area, if you roll low, you'll still find it. But it might take you a little time. So yeah, after about 20 minutes of hunting around, you are able to find some recently worked dirt. The merchant's body unceremoniously dumped behind some bushes.
I'm gonna make a religion check and see if I can see any kind of religious symbols that would point me to see how he would want the body disposed of.
He seems to be in simple farmer's clothes, likely a farmer bringing his goods up to trade.
Can we,
Alright, so would my religion check know what the local people worship?
Yeah, they matter.
I mean,
I don't have any huge backstory for farmer religion here, but
I'm just gonna say I burned the body, and that's what they normally do.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute here. Before you burn it.
I made the religion check, and I just burnt them to a crisp.
Man.
Before you could react, it was so fast.
Yeah.
Without consulting the party.
Exactly, and now you all need band-aids for all this age.
Instant burn.
I mean, it's the same effect. I mean, like, I wanted to check, maybe.
Yeah, since he's not using Sacred Flame here, we're going to assume he's taking a while to get some tinder out and start this fire. So
I'm lighting some incense and yeah.
All right, so before you start this pyre, I like to check through, see if there's any useful things, maybe some identifying documents. Maybe we can figure out who the hell this poor guy was. Let his family know.
Anything of value stays on him, though.
Yeah, there's really you find no such things. They've taken whatever gold he'd had with him, and he seems to be traveling with no personal effects. I'm afraid this is just...
Alright, burn the son of a bitch.
I'm gonna ferment some apples in a cask.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your brewer's kit. Let's see how good this shit turns out.
Alright, so I'm attempting to make cider, which has never been made before, hard cider.
In the world.
Wouldn't that take a long time? I mean, you can start the process now. But...
Yeah, I'll start the process.
So, yeah. This can be an ongoing thing we do.
This can be like a shitty mobile game where it's like hatching an egg.
It's starting well. The process is starting well. You seem to have added a good amount of the right spices and apples to this mix here.
Wait, do you have other spices in your inventory?
A brewer's kit, whatever that means.
Anything within reason.
I've got herbs. I'm an herbalist.
Herbs?
I got that kush.
Hey, Eric's.
Yeah.
Do you have any tannin? It's a substance found in a lot of tree bark and plant fiber.
Oh, like Danny Tannin?
I don't think so. I have an herbalism kit. I don't think that it has anything in it. I just can herbalize.
Could you get it from these trees' barks?
It's a very...
Barks?
I could probably get it from the trees.
Oh, Lime, side note. Poisons. I did some research into how we might want to handle that and stuff. One thing that we could do is if you ever come across poisonous animals, you can make checks to try to extract a small amount of poison, basically.
Oh yeah.
in addition to what you might be able to acquire